there's a lot happening right now around the world that we're just not privy to. And I don't know what it all means, but I'm going to try to bring you piece by piece as I find it, if I think it makes sense. That's what all of these videos are, by the way. So if you didn't know that, that's why you're subscribed, hopefully. If you're not subscribed, if you're one of those 60% of people, try that out. This is from Politico. It says the military coup launched in Myanmar. Not really so much of a coup once you read this, but they will tell you Suu Kyi, the leader in Myanmar, has been detained. The military has said it's taking control for 1 year. That sounds scary, right? Especially the way that they start this out. This is from the Associated Press, but Politico is regurgitating it to you, Operation Mockingbird style. This is out of Myanmar. The military television said Monday that the military is taking over the country for a year, while reports say that many of the political leadership's seniority have been arrested, including Aung San Suu Kyi. That's the leader. Uh-oh. Not good. If the military is taking over and collecting all of your senior political leadership, what could that be for? Or for what reason? A presenter on military-owned Mayawati TV made the announcement and cited a section of the military draft constitution that allows the military to take control in times of national emergency. Okay, so much like our FEMA, they can step in a national emergency and take the political governmental powers. Okay? He said the reason for the takeover is in part because of the failure to act on the military's claims of obvious voter fraud in November and the failure to postpone the election entirely because of this coronavirus. So, two things there. You could have done more to stop the fraud, and instead you just wallowed about a virus. You took two edges of this fraud and you plugged them together for yourselves. The military saw you busted. So the military came in, you busted. They say the announcement follows days of concern. The people themselves, they're aware. The military is going to have a coup. They're going to come and get us. That's guilty people thoughts. The detention of the politicians and cuts in communication services on Monday were the first signals the plan to seize power were in motion. Phone and internet access to the city was lost, and Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy Party could not be reached. Yeah, you can't answer a phone in prison. So if you cheat an election, if you try to, in the name of democracy, defraud voters, and your military can prove it, they gonna come for you. Why isn't it that ours isn't doing that? I know that it's not because they can't prove it. I'm just wondering who at the very top of the military is this cucked, and if it is a secret operation to just let Joe Biden prove to the world how terrible the agenda is so that we'll never go there again. This is a terribly placed backstop our military has us in, because the backstop is far beyond where we should be with the law and order in our country. Beyond that, Myanmar's backstop is a little further up. It's actually on the line of constitutionality, believe it or not. Crazy to think a country can operate under a constitution, with a constitutional framework of law. Wow. The US, Australia, and others issued statements expressing concern. Reports and urging Myanmar's military to respect the rule of law. Oh, really? The United States didn't ask me. Our government didn't. Hey, anybody have any opinion on this? No, our government said, you need to stop this. Don't do this. You need to let the election laws be trampled so that we can follow the rule of law. Are you fucking kidding me? The rule of law must be respected, the U.S. tells Myanmar. So ignore your election laws. Ignore the laws that say we can bring someone who's an egregious party to court. The court says, oh, well, we're not going to hear your case. There, now you don't have the right to defend yourself. All of our rights, our voting rights, our civil rights, they're being eroded. But don't worry about that. We just need to respect the rule of law in Myanmar. That's what our government's worried about. No, I think they're worried about the example being set. If you can look at another country and say there's clear examples of voter fraud, and then you can look at that country and say their government had the military step in, remove the military, remove the government leadership, and install the appropriate, correct winner of the election after the fact, right? Maybe this is a trial run. We're going to see how it goes in Myanmar. Maybe Mr. T will be back in March. Who knows? But February is going to get hot. Let me know what you think in the comments. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. It would look really great on the resume. And then, if you don't mind, like and share this video itself, because we're trying to boost each and every one of these little signal patterns. If you can do that, then you're helping me out, and you're doing everything that you can do to resemble Myanmar and keep America afloat.